Hello. Today I am going to talk about the preliminary change of ownership form, or the PCOR as we call it in the industry. Again, another government form, one that requires the buyer to look it over, fill out boxes, fill out blanks, and buyers never like it. But there is a reason for this form, and it is a very important reason. The main function of the preliminary change of ownership form is to figure out what kind of taxes the county is going to assess against the property. There are four basic functions of the form. First of all, they want to know who the new buyer is going to be. Secondly, they want to know what is the purchase price of the property. Thirdly, they want to know whether or not the homeowner's exemption is going to qualify in your case. And fourthly, they need to know if they do not need to reassess the property at all. Our buyers are requested to fill out this two-page form, and as I say, they have no patience for it. First of all, there's a whole bunch of questions they need to ask you, and secondly, there are a lot of blank lines that you need to fill out. But if you don't fill out this form, well, you're going to be charged an additional $20 per recording of your grant deed, and that is not good. The story doesn't end there. It's not just the preliminary change of ownership form that the buyer has to complete. Within about 4 to 6 weeks after your escrow closes and the grant deed is recorded, you're going to get another form, and it's called the change of ownership form. Again, this form is very important, and because it looks just like the preliminary change of ownership form, buyers tend to ignore it and even throw it away, which becomes a really bad thing. First of all, if you do not fill this form out and return it to the county assessor's office, you can be charged a penalty of $5,000 if this is a principal residence. And if this happens to be an income property, well, the fee goes up to $20,000. Let's say that you are transferring the property not as a sale, but as a transfer to your children or from the trust. Now, this transfer would not be reassessed to your property, right? Correct. However, if you don't fill out the change of ownership form or the preliminary change of ownership form, then the county won't know and they will reassess your property. So, the next time you get a preliminary change of ownership form or a change of ownership form after the close of escrow, remember this video and fill out the form, because if you don't, your property taxes could be put right on the line. Thank you. My name is Juliana too, and I hope that this video has been of interest to you.